I'd rather be the sloucher.
Breaking my ear.
Broken my ear. Get your memes correct. I haven't done this in so long, I'm not even sure how one does this anymore.
There's a monkey running out behind us.
He doesn't mean an actual monkey, it's our cat. He just acts like one. Hi guys, we're back! It's been a while since we filmed anything, so this might be a little weird. We are watching
Beef.
episode 3. Very excited to see where the show is going. How many episodes are there? Have we checked this?
8, I think.
Okay, so standard Netflix procedure. Are we going? Let's go? Let's go.
I found ways to manage my stress.
What have you found works for you?
Guns.
Vandalism.
I just close my eyes and clear my head and focus on my breathing. My mind wanders to some silly places sometimes, but it's okay. The human brain, wow, right?
Have you noticed a change?
I mean, we've been doing better since the fight. But all those things...
Can you not see how fake that smile is? I can feel the tension through the screen, and this isn't even real.
Right?
What does that make you want to say?
Cards on the table, I want to say he's right.
No, you don't.
I think that growing up with my parents taught me to repress all my feelings.
Breakthrough moment, babe.
Amy, it's very self-aware.
Thank you.
It's not a breakthrough if you're not fixing it. Knowing what the problem
No,
is
but-
doesn't fix the problem.
Yes, but acknowledging that there is a problem is the first step to recovery.
Not if she's kind of lying about it. Excuse me, sir. We're trying to do a thing here.
In order to create new neural pathways, we have to uncover what lies underneath our awareness.
Right. I think maybe subconsciously that's why I leave most of Junie's caretaking into his hands. Maybe part of me is afraid that I'll create in Junie
You don't look suspicious at all,
What was
bro.
it you called it? Neural
Like-
pathways that my parents
You
did.
just set her car on fire.
But I don't want to live like that anymore. I don't want to live in fear.
Yo,
I'm holding
dude,
a lot
no.
in,
Uh-huh.
But I'm not anymore. I know it's gonna take a lot of work, but I really think this is the start of a new chapter for our family.
What am I doing?
Who leaves that child in the car while they're at therapy?
And didn't even crack a window. I assume she's not in therapy. I assume she went to a... The artwork at the beginning of these series is always...
Interesting.
I like the choice of doing that as well.
Is everything okay?
Everything's fine. Yeah, let's have a group hug and take a family selfie.
Good call, babe. Lighting's great right now.
I know. Ready? Okay, say cheese.
Cheese!
We're such a fake family. This is great. This episode is starting off a lot more like
Slow and relaxed, like they're trying to get over...
slow.
That's what I said. There's gonna be waves of this, I think. Where every now and then they're reaching a point where they're like, okay, let's let it go, and then something's gonna happen to...
Isn't he wonderful? Sing hallelujah. Christ is risen.
What's happening to my eyes? Why is this stuff leaking out of it?
Overflowing with awesome! And this is why therapy is important. Because he clearly needs it.
You think?
Okay, can anyone near him give the man a hug? Man's having a full-on meltdown. Why is no one hugging him yet? Surely his ex right now... There we go.
Jesus, Heavenly God, please be with my brother. And you found him.
Hey, why don't you stick around for a while? We'll continue this when I get back, yeah?
Let me check my schedule first.
You know, Amy, the thing is, even if the deal looks great on paper, we still need to get to know each other as humans.
Man, she seems like a bit of a...
I'll be back.
Bullbuster?
Well, I was thinking of a different B word, but yes,
Well, she has the upper hand, and evidently she likes it.
of course.
Will we be seeing you regularly?
I live kind of far. I think I just needed it this one time.
Well, Edwin always says a church alive is worth the drive.
Also good community again.
She's using the deal as leverage.
Awkward.
Wanna hang out? Just give me the money, lady.
Look, we can do date
Be careful what you say, when you say it, and how loud you say it.
Now that's a door.
This bitch is wild. Georgie has this room full of like actual crowns. Yeah, no, you're right. I shouldn't complain.
See, there you go. Take it all in.
Touch.
The photo at the dinner, it was the cutest plane I've ever met. Hold on, let me see. Oh, shit. Amy, I can explain. I was just saving the caption.
Wow.
I have multiple things to say about that, I feel. From both ends.
We could have you do some repairs around here. We'd pay, of course. We'd love to support a Korean-owned small business.
Don't even worry about it. You know, I love to support.
Take the opportunity, dude.
Say yes! Be honest! It's a goddamn church.
Thank you, brother.
You keep wanting to get out of trouble, but
You joined our congregation.
how many opportunities does one need?
Is
Also,
it
it's
still
okay to admit that things are slow.
a little crooked?
It's very crooked.
My god, sweetie, they're just boobs. He's a guy, he likes to look. As long as he knows where to park his car, who cares?
Marriage advice.
Oh, I'm sorry. You tell me she
Do you
would-
look at boobs?
Occasionally.
I hate pretending that I don't hate things.
Like what?
Like work.
You're going to find therapy by talking to his brother.
I wish I could just
100%.
Instead of just talking to her therapist, who she pays.
Maybe sometimes people get like this, oh, as a therapist now I have to like think about my feelings and think like da 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 da. So maybe it's not that easy for everyone to just open up.
Fuck yeah, I made shirts. Chosen one, bitch. Got one for you too. Try it on. What size is this? What size?
It's like for every step forward that guy takes, he likes to take six steps back just to be safe.
Papers under my name. Take that shit off your plate.
What's the point of all this anyway? Man, I like always do the right thing, and like look where it's gotten me.
Do you though?
I'm sitting here fixing church stuff for free.
Yeah, see, that's your problem, man. You're too nice. I live by
Well, not too nice, but too
pro bono?
insecure, I don't
He's a
know.
bit of a pushover.
Yeah.
How much longer do we have?
22 minutes. Dr. Lin wants us to
I feel like we took... Things seemed so hopeful at the end of last episode, and now it feels so awkward between them.
What's wrong, Amy? Hey,
Talk to him.
it's okay. You can talk to me.
He's your husband!
It's about the Mia photo. Babe, I swear there was nothing to it.
No, George, never mind.
No, really? I understand. And I get down to, like, I never...
Even if he doesn't understand, it's fine. Still talk to him. It's better than keeping it all to yourself. Because then he definitely can't help.
Sometimes I think about what my life would have been like had you and I never met.
What do you mean?
Never knew.
Does that sound like a positive thing or?
I guess I'm just sharing because I want you to know you're not alone. You...
Dude, you made that sound like...
Like it's a bad thing.
Yeah, I know. Thank you. Thank you for sharing, George.
You're welcome.
This is the typical example of opening up, speaking, but not hearing what the other person is saying.
Well, the down payment would be $100,000, but you'd also need to demonstrate a consistent income and a healthy checking balance. Now, on the track you're on, we could maybe consider you in, I don't know, 7 years?
While I have you, my church was looking to do some repairs. Would they be able to get a loan?
We can look into it.
Uh-huh.
Oh, dude.
Going to
Oh,
abuse
man.
the church?
What a dumbass.
Ay, 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 ay.
No, this is not what you want. You want more.
But maybe it is what she wants.
It'll affect me later.
I think she's trying too hard to please her and not to please herself. Has everything she actually wants in front of her, but
Yeah,
is
but
being bullied. like,
she wants the deal so she can stop working.
Yeah, I
but,
know.
but sometimes if the deal isn't right, you have to let it go. Find another.
I'd be doing this pro bono for the church. You're an angel. Thank you. Yeah, of course. It was
Dude, how do you live with yourself if you're gonna do this?
Well, I'll talk to the elders tonight.
There are many boundaries and lines.
Like doing it to... No, I mean like...
He judges you. Oh man, you just went from like mildly pathetic to scumbag.
Does a Kayla Lexington work here?
No, I've never heard of her.
Why use the picture of someone
that you
know? Oh, that's close to you.
Amy, you probably want to take a look at these new Sansevieria.
Kayla, it's me.
What?
Sir, you have to leave.
Is this your asshole boss?
Come here. I just screen grabbed her photos and sent them to you.
You were catfishing me?
No.
Yes.
A little bit.
I know. Fucking Kayla with her perky tits and her taut ass. She's probably sopping wet.
Sometimes
I feel the fear of uncertainty being clear.
Okay, so not just lip-sync then. I don't know what to do with this episode. It's like whenever
I don't know what to
think
do
it's
with
going
this guy. He has basically everything being handed to him now, but he's gonna mess it up anyways.
That was real interesting because it like I
It
felt
went from utter chaos in the first 2 episodes to actually more like a psychological...
well, but especially I didn't think this is where it was gonna go.
I was expecting like proper, like almost like proper headbutting, proper fighting almost.
Yeah, either an escalation or it slowing down, but not in this way. Like this was a weird way to slow it down. I liked it. Like you said, it is a little bit more
Psychological.
and a couple twists and turns that I didn't expect. Like with the brother, I really thought she was just going to kind of use him to get to his older brother and that's it. Not actually kind of, not get attached, but create some sort of relationship there. I thought them at the end of last episode, I was like, okay, they're going to therapy. She clearly loves her husband from the way she was talking and she's going to put actual effort into it. And then in the actual therapy session, she looked like this was the biggest bother and she couldn't care less and she was clearly lying through her teeth the entire time. Which is then, but if you're agreeing to go to therapy, why then like
not actually try
participate?
and not like
Yeah.
at least give it a go. Yeah, I don't know.
It's kind of like, yeah.
But it's coming out that they're actually both fairly similar, just in slightly different ways of their...
Well, their approach is a little bit different. Cats everywhere.
in their almost stupidity. Like, he's obviously now been handed a good thing. Like, realistically, if he would stick to the church and stuff, he'd have a good thing. But he's obviously going to screw them over.
He keeps being handed a
lifeline that he doesn't take.
Well, it's a lifeline that he thinks is beneath him, or
Which
isn't genuine and out of pity.
Yeah, which is just stupid.
Which maybe, in a way, yeah, maybe it is a little bit out of pity. But you know what? When
But
you're
eventually,
desperate,
if you've screwed over so many times, don't you eventually be like,
and
maybe I should give it a go?
something,
and change?
yeah, and just because the first 1 or 2 projects are a little bit of pity, that doesn't mean that if you don't do a good job, it
They'll
can
start to
become
respect you.
genuine. Exactly. And again, like I said in the last episode, being a part of a community like that, especially as someone who offers services like a handyman, it's a great thing to be a part of, because especially in a church
Especially in a small church like that.
It'll always be, oh, you need a handyman? Well, we have one as part of our church. He's helped us before, he helps the church. And that's how you grow and then it's, word of mouth. You keep spreading, that's how you get clients. And it's a great way to get started. But he seems to think that everything is, he has this expectation of where he wants to be.
His expectation of where he wants to be is Isaac. He sees him as this cool, charming guy who's a scumbag. Exactly, and he wants to be like him.
Yeah, he has an expectation of where he wants to be, and he wants to skip 15 steps to get there.
Instead of being honest and like hardworking and straightforward.
Which can suck, and it's slow work and whatever, but do you really think, one, you don't know how it's going to work out if you do it the dodgy way, because, I mean, depending how he gets this loan sorted and so on, that is fraud and theoretically prison time. Yeah, so he's very straightforward for me. Like, there's nothing really that surprising about what he's doing.
Meanwhile, she, I think, has everything I don't know, it's also difficult.
She in image has everything that one should want, but it's clearly not satisfying her.
Yeah.
So she's clearly not happy, but then I think she's stuck in that mindset where she thinks because she has everything, she should be happy, instead of actually working on why she isn't.
Happy, yeah.
What's your take on her? I mean, I have a woman's opinion. That shit crazy.
No, I don't think she is. I think she's a bit confused. I think she's maybe in deeper than what she was hoping for or something like that. Like she thinks she wants this, but she actually has what she would need to be happy. Like she thinks she needs more money because she keeps looking up to this chick as well. She keeps thinking she has to have more and more and more. But in reality, she actually has what would make her happy. If she would actually just focus on him and listen. And I do think he's a little bit of the problem. Because he's obviously very self-centric and a little bit like he thinks he's helping, but he's not actually listening, so he's not actually helping, which doesn't help.
But again, with therapy and having a neutral party there who could then advise if they were both being honest during therapy,
yes.
I feel like that's definitely something that can be worked on at least. Like what she shared about that feeling she has in her chest, that's something that should have been discussed with a professional present. 100%.
Yes, but also when she was on the phone with the other guy's brother,
yeah.
She actually let out some emotions and stuff, and she should do that with him. I think she doesn't do it because whenever she tries to do that, he comes across as almost ignorant, almost not really caring, and so I understand her emotions towards that.
Yeah, though I think that it comes from a place of, I don't think he doesn't care, I think it comes from a place where I think he does care.
I also think he cares, but I think they're very different people.
Yeah, I think he says what he thinks she wants to hear, and unfortunately it's not.
Yeah.
What she wants to hear. So he thinks he's coming from a good place and he's being supportive, but it's not actually the support she's looking for. Bye-bye, Light. I also feel like in that case, less is more. Like if he notices, because every time they talk and she brings something up, then she closes up immediately. I feel like that he could pick up on.
Yeah, but I think he's almost ignorant to that and he's almost trained her to react like that because of his responses. Because whenever she talks to him about something, his response is something she doesn't want to hear. Like in the first episode, after the whole incident, he didn't listen to what the incident was. He was just like, just relax and let it out. No, she wanted someone to hear her problems. And if he would have listened, there wouldn't have been so much of a problem.
Yeah. But then maybe she also needs to, if she knows that that's how he is after I don't know how many years of marriage, then maybe she also needs to put her foot down and be like, no, you're going to fucking listen to me now. And just push through. But obviously that's not the image that she's trying to portray of herself as well. I think she's being very fake about
yes, because she's trying to fit into a image that she doesn't actually fit into.
Yeah.
Successfully had all cats in the video today.
Yeah, very interested to see where we take it next.
Yeah,
like I said,
I'm curious to see if we're going to have more like proper fighting or whether it's going to become more of an emotional, psychological
I'm desperately waiting for the moment where they're actually going to be properly face to face for the first time, because we haven't really had that. They've talked on the phone, they've shouted at each other from further-ish away, but they've never had an actual like conversation.
Would it just be a conversation or would it just be...
Yeah, but maybe that's a way for both of them to get out what needs to get out. If the frustration
I've seen a couple spoilers, so I kind of think I know where it's heading, but anyways.
Unacceptable.
But anyways, we'll move on to episode 4 and we'll see you in the next one.
Bye. Like, comment, subscribe. All the buttons, hit all of them. Yeah.
And watch the previous, next, or whatever episode.
Over here, over there, over there, over there. We never know where they pop up.